Yeah.
Yeah. He has actually a nice little booming YouTube channel too.
Yeah.
So everybody seems to be on YouTube, man. It seems like the way of trying to get your voice heard, and a lot of people are becoming successful at it.
Right.
And you've been grinding on it now for a minute. Have you been enjoying that ride?
To be honest with you, bro, I took a lot of blueprints from your career, man. I seen what you've done and what you accomplished. I seen you never coat rod anybody. I seen you honestly really support everybody that come behind you. You just don't fuck around when people try to discredit you or try to act. Don't underhand you, because you would tear that ass up. I seen it, But for the most part, man, what I'm doing, man, is something that I never seen myself doing. I was just a hood nigga in the hood saying, man, it gotta be another way. You see what I'm saying? All I wanted to do was being able to create a lane for myself where people could see the other side of me, because we have this idea that we gotta be perceived as a gangster, a rider, a killer, and that's it. When we go to these other cities and states, people don't give a fuck who you are. When we leave this motherfucker, you want to say your daddy was a rider, but if you can't leave them kids nothing behind, man, that kid will be like, man, fuck my daddy, nigga. He spent all this time with your ass, so, yeah.
Regarding the whole YouTube thing, it seems like in 2022 and 2023, it has become sort of like a dog-eat-dog world. It's constant bickering, constant going back and forth. I mean, you and Spider kind of did it for a minute. It seems like that's kind of where it's going. Some people are disappointed in that. It kind of left the original space of just creating content, just doing commentary, just doing reacting, to now, let me talk shit about this guy.
Right.
How do you feel about kind of this, I guess, this new period we're in?
The controversial space, right? I think everybody's going to go through it. It grew on, people took to it like water to a fish. It grew on its own. But at the end of the day, if you can't convey, converse, articulate, be able to have charismatic skills in this YouTube journey, you're going to sink. You see what I'm saying? But people I tell people all the time, every day you wake up, it's a dog fight. Every day. You see what I'm saying? Because our minds, man, we have these victim mindsets. You see what I'm saying? Where every day we would say something negative about ourselves before we say something positive. You know what I'm saying? Like this morning, I'm right here. I got up and brushed my teeth with my left. I got up on the other side of the bed. I took a lot of deep breaths and I started talking to myself in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? And my outcome was just amazing. You see what I'm saying? I eliminated a lot of negative thoughts that we all do. But just this YouTube space, everybody talking against everybody for views. None of these dudes is, I know y'all not making money. You know what I'm saying? People care about the views more than they care about the finances. But at the end of the day, I don't think that the controversial space is going to last long. And if you don't have another backup, you're going to drown in this space. You're going to see people like the Spider-Lokes and those that's going to prevail, because this is somebody who can speak, he can converse, he can handle conversations. You get people that's always saying, certain things in repetition and try to make sense. You can tell, like, that's all you know how to do. So I don't think the controversial space gonna last another 3 years.
Yeah, it's getting pretty nasty. Some people are saying that there's been a few deaths that are based on this YouTube space. Especially, there's been a few on the Latino side. I think there might have been one or two amongst the whole Blood Crip space.
Yeah.
That starts there in YouTube or on social media, and it's spilling into the streets now.
Yeah. People gotta understand, man. Niggas is acting like they fake beefing with these dudes over the internet, over words, which means that you are an emotional person. It's fucking crazy to me that somebody could say something on the internet and you would let that affect your day. You see what I'm saying? Like, niggas say, oh, that nigga's a weirdo, he's a buster. And you wanna go prove to this dude that this dude probably got blankets on his curtains and shit, like as curtains. Like, a lot of these dudes they don't understand it, but what goes around comes around. Make no doubt about it that every last person that get in the controversial space, you're going to be humiliated because people are going to follow your whole movement. And the moment you have a outrageous situation, a fight, a jump, a DP, they're going to crucify you, and it's going to change the dynamic of what your character might be if you're not strong enough. I've seen people bounce back from it, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people go fade away because all they can do is talk about somebody else. So
now this controversial space that you're talking about, I kind of call it the disrespectful space.
I got you.
There's at least like one or two people that I can think of right now that if the right person sees them, they're gonna get slid on.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Yeah.
Based on this YouTube shit.
And these niggas can have that shit. They can have that shit. I tell you, man, make no doubt about it. Nina Boy is with it. But I don't go nowhere without, I keep a gun in the car for my safety. But when I go places, I keep a bone crusher. I keep mace on me. You niggas is not gonna jump me. I am prepared. But I'm not, man, look, bro, we don't have no fucking beef. I don't have no beef with no nigga. Just know if you want that with Nina Boy, I will respond with aggression, without a doubt. But I'm done with the beefing with the other YouTubers. I could do more. The sky's is the limit for me. I can vlog, I can talk, I can hit topics, I can really do amazing things. Anytime I start, every day I do YouTube, I do a motivational video every single day. I don't know if you've seen some of them, but I do motivation just to show the world, listen, hey, I'm not just a nigga that can just talk about somebody else's issues and problems. I don't really give a fuck. But when I started realizing, hey, you could do much more, I started capitalizing behind that.